jaringan ini guys. Aduh. Semua tetap astagfirullah. Anda kalah senajan main aing. Kuku parahnya. Semua ngelag dewa. Wah, lawan Semarang asis anjir. Melawan King Persib ya guys ya.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It's away we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Luis Suarez! A real chance and a real let-off.
Suarez probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Looking for the run. It's a good ball out wide. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Cafu. First quarter of an hour gone. Quality ball. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Modric. Maldini makes the interception. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Modric. Nunez. Oh, just skip up, tries to finish. Nearly, but not quite.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Probing pass. Now that's well seen too. Silvestre. Modric. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Hazard. Now he's got space here. Modric, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And this is Shevchenko. Nunez. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Early ball out from the back. The pass has gone astray.
Guys, yung mga yun nonton, guys.
Scholes. This looks promising.
There will be
Saliba
1 minute at a
tries to
time.
play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Look, goes! And he's stuck it away! But oh, it's offside.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Bastoni. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over
Please turn
here.
your attention to the screen for
So very little
information
to
provided
report.
by the local
Nothing
police.
indeed in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Madrid are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Modric. Totti. Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. No, he's just misjudged that one. Saliba. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Cafu cuts out the pass. Modric. Great vision. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has ended up in no man's land. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still... Beckham!
Hampir Beckham guys.
Terrific effort, just off target. Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well? That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
De Ligt gets over and intercepts. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Messi. That's a nicely weighted pass. Scholes deals with that comfortably. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Versus Van Dunk clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Azar. Scholes. Pass somewhat off target. Played into space.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Ronaldinho. Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
It's Luis Suarez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Desperate defending required here. Saliba gets it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Serves up a cross. And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good...
Tahan Imang King Persib. Jepang lawan kita. Semar asis lagi anjir. Lawan Jepang kali ini, guys.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Japan have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Nino.
Fernando Top,
And it's been given away. He tries to pass it for... and he shoots! Ronaldinho. Now it's Yamal. Modric. Shapes the shoots! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
15 minutes is number
Madrid
19.
finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Yamal!
Silvestre.
Yamal!
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Japan have it back and can go again. Cafu has it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Torres.
Allah.
And the finish! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets! And they're threatening to fly away here! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Japan are doing that. Lewandowski! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Azar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? Yes! They are purring, truly purring.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Minamino is only too happy to take that back. Shot a goal! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Cleared without hesitation. 40 minutes gone. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Oh, he's having a go! And that is great goalkeeping.
Zaire Emery clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cannavaro tries to clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
There will be 3 minutes
He's
out
being
of
urged to shoot. Ronaldinho. Azar. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Scholes. And Darwin. And the through ball. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Scholes! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're
That is the
expecting
first half
traffic to
done,
be heavy
and
after
we
the
are
final
ready for
whistle
what
today.
follows in the second. Second period is underway. Madrid not having the rob of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Now there's a fine ball. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Japan are having a ball here. Well-timed, excellent interception. Scholes. Time and again they are repelled. Gabriel. More and more pressure on the ball here. Yamal. Ambitious ball here. De Ligt cuts out the pass.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And this is Lewandowski. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
This is a glory. Chance for a shot! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Cannavaro. Silvestre. Threads one in. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski! And that is faded wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution for Japan. Number 18.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yamal. Coming on the field. Number 20. Ferran Torres.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. Nicely shaped ball. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what.
Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Shevchenko. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's been played through. Decent chance! Oh, brilliant from Darwin Núñez! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Been indicated.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Modric. Now it's Shevchenko. Played out wide. Swings in a header! And that's a sharp finish. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some...
That's that, the end. Madrid have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one out. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. He's got a one. Nunez! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Shifted into the flank. Can they get him away?
Woohoo! Opzet.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Neither side yet able to find the net. Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! And that is quite wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Kyoto Sanga have broken through. It's 1-0. Tries a shot! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Kyoto Sanga and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kyoto Sanga with the corner, there first. That's a decent clearance. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Darwin. He's a sharp little ball here. Now who's going to be first to this? That is headed for the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Koundé deals with that comfortably. Now it's Beckham, and it's made its way to him. Oh, he's on his own! Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
A case now of complete control. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Maestro. Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was quick to react. De Ligt. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're off again.
Madrid really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
This looks promising. Messi and Beckham! Oh, that's a waste. Saliba. Ronaldinho. Well read. Danger is averted. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's been played through. He's in a great position here.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival. Kyoto Sanga have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Bruno Fernandes. Almost an hour gone. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Tries to pass it through. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Modric. Scholes. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Saliba. Cannavaro. That's a good ball out wide. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Can he get it through? Scholes. Darwin. And it's Azar. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Albert Ferrer receives it in a good position here. Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity.
Substitution.
Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Hops for safety. Saka. It's played through for him. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Scholes. De Ligt. Cannavaro.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lampard. That's that, the end. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, after all...
Juang pakai Smart assist lawan astagfirullah. Pening palaku guys.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
everybody,
it might
and
not feel
welcome
like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
That has not gone well.
Okay.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar, who really does turn every game into a shot at goal! He scored! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nicely intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. Rijkaard threads one in. Red Scholes. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Scholes.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's a goal kick. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Azar. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar chasing after it. Rice. That's a cute ball. Not the most accurate pass. De Ligt. Silvestre. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tchouaméni. Now it's Tchouaméni. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Madrid really could have done without this. Khan must save this. That is some save from Khan. Hernandez with the delivery. Rice. Tchouaméni, and it's made its way to him. Well, that defending is unapologetically... Oh, shooting! It's hit the crossbar. That could spell trouble. Chance, surely! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please
Madrid
join me
currently
in wishing
behind
all the
by
best for
1 goal
members
to
of
nil
our fan
at the
club
break.
celebrating their wedding anniversary
Well, for me,
today.
Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Big chance! No way through that. This time, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's a look and place it forward. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Scholes, never out of the action for very long. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rudiger with the clearance. Madrid still this single goal behind. Now it's Shevchenko. This is a promising build-up. 60 minutes played. Hakimi cuts out the pass.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And it's Scholes. Back when it goes. Ronaldinho! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, it just goes to show he asked an awful lot of himself.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Hernandez. Now it's Ronaldinho.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that is masterful defending. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Ronaldinho. Forced to go back.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's had it taken off him. Did tidily. Got offside that time. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Modric receives it in a wide position.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Rudiger clears it away.
Madrid really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Hazard. And that signals the end. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able.
rekam lu tadi. Aja. Welcome guys. Lawan Brazil kita. Oi. Lawan Brazil.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best of his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played back. And it's Alaba. And Akanji. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich. And it's Neymar. And that's played in low.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's in a great position here. Looking for a runner. Raul finds himself offside. Raul. Modric, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. That's a little off target. And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Scholes. Now it's Shevchenko. But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
It's a goal kick. Scholes simply refused to be outdone there. Ronaldinho. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Hazard. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, there's a probing ball. The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Alaba is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Looking for the run. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Kimmich. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gets his head on it! And he should have made them pay.
Beautifully worked.
And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we are back underway.
Madrid really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Scholes looking for the chance to skim one in from range. It's played through for him. Oh, he's on his own! Oh, he's burst through! That's put paid to the danger. Threads one in. And a chance! And that's it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Right, Shevchenko. Couldn't squeeze it through. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And here's Messi. Scholes. And that has put paid to that. Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Hazard. And here's Raul. And he's had it nicked away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's the keeper's ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's Raul.
Brazil really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Good effort from distance. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Bentar guys. Bentar ya. Bentar guys. sudah ada lawan. Anjing Arsenal guys.
It is amazing what fate can conjure at times. A combination of results that have ensured a desperate scramble for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Madrid need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind.
And Messi! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Hazard. Vitinha. Vinicius Junior. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. That's been intercepted.
That's great.
He's had a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
He's found space here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he was alert to it. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Not the most accurate pass. Silvestre. And it's Scholes. He's found a way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross in, looks like a good one. And he's taking no chances there. Has a look and plays it forward. Half an hour played now. That is ended up in no man's land. Saliba. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Shevchenko. And now they can clear their lines. And they're quick to get it back. Gabriel did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Hazard. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It's come to nothing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Scholes gets into a good position. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half
Hello
brings.
everybody, and please join
Some
me in
first half
wishing a
thoughts?
happy
Well,
wedding
there's no
anniversary
way to
for one
disguise
of
the
our fan
fact that
club
they've been
members.
poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 14, Messi. Number 25,
Away we go
Vinicius
again.
Junior. Number
Well, I
22,
suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter,
It's Ronaldinho! It's there!
dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
What a delightful ball. Shevchenko shapes to shoot!
Andreas
That's a sharp finish! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Villa really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And this is Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. De Ligt makes the interception. Xavi Alonso. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
De Ligt, always very imposed. De Ligt has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too.
Aduh, salah ngobrol.
And the keeper's given it away. And he's David Villa! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
After 72 minutes is number 23.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
David Villa.
He's a sharp little ball here. Half an hour gone in the second half. That has been cut short. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a clever looking... Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
And this is Xavi Alonso. And De Bruyne! And the difference is still one, but only just.
What a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Xavi Alonso. Well, that looks a decent ball. De Bruyne. He's cut it out.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw
Added
level.
minutes has been indicated.
Shot, surely! Well taken goal. We thought they were done, but never say never. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great.
And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Please
Well,
be made
a decent
aware
draw,
that
Peter,
smoking
with
is
a good...
Ini mah nggak degradasi juga nama guys.
It is edge of the seat time here. Their place in the league at stake.
Hello,
Great for the
everybody, and
neutrals,
welcome to
utterly
today's match.
unbearable for anyone with a vested interest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Madrid must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now he's got space here. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
De Ligt. Passes short and sharp, and that is expertly dealt with. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's picked his way through. Good read, needed to be.
Madrid have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dani Olmo. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, that's a key interception. Distributed tidily. Pass is just off target. Now it's Hazard. Well read, and the danger is averted. McTominay, and the pass is intercepted. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Shevchenko, there's the shot! And want to be quick to recover this.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Hazard, now it's Shevchenko. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And a quick reminder today
Reflections
that
on the
in
half.
the area
Well, there's
around
been
the
no
stadium is strictly
frustration,
open.
really,
Please
Peter.
use
I think the
parking
team as a
provided by the
whole
club.
has to
Any other
take
paid
more
parking
risks,
facilities
but they
in the
really
area.
need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Shevchenko.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Shevchenko! And he should have made them pay.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Goalless still, and neither side really getting onto the front foot. Rijkaard.
Madrid are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And De Ligt. Silvestre. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's
Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Strong running down that left flank. And he's managed to get rid. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Tries to pass it through. And this is Shevchenko! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
And it's Hazard. Played out wide. And this is Shevchenko.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball.
Chance for a shot! Brilliant from Shevchenko! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
After 80
Relief!
minutes.
They just believed, and they believed again!
Well, that's certainly lightened the mood on the bench, Peter, although the boss is clearly telling his players to keep their heads. He'll now need to make some bold decisions to back that up. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
That is as much time as there will be. Madrid
I'd
are
like to draw your
down.
attention to
This
the screen
is
for
the day
advanced
when the
information
dream
on our
dies.
shuttle bus service.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this was already looking like mission improbable before it all started, and there was...
Negara sini sini malah lagi anjir. Lawan Prancis.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. There's the shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. Mohamed Salah! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mohamed Salah really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
He's somewhat off target.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Shevchenko. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking for the real chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Modric. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And this is Shevchenko. Alaba has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Ronaldinho. Now it's Shevchenko. Tacho gets across to intercept that. Van Dijk. Silvestre. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Scholes. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that was vital. Madrid looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he has been fouled there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's in a good position here. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Ronaldinho ready to try one. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. No, just not quite.
Ronaldinho certainly...
Oh, give it away. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. He certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Ronaldinho! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Rijkaard. Ronaldinho.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get... And the shot! It's a goal! France are back on level terms.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
The goal scorer for France,
Bisa
number 7, Mohamed Salah.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Silvestre. Oh no circumventing this opponent. It's a searching pass. Can he get it through? Ronaldinho. Now it's Shevchenko. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Trossard. Rijkaard. Modric. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Trossard. Azar. Ronaldinho. Oh, good spread. Now it's Modric. Oh, he's onto this. And a chance! He's got it all! Into the lead once more. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And now he has two. Madrid have their lead. Oh, well played.
Well, that's certainly...
Mohamed Salah! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
France with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Done delicately.
Substitution.
Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Scholes looking for the chance to skim one in from range. He's found a way through. It's Ronaldinho! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going two down at this stage would have made it an awful long game.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Scholes.
Madrid clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Not the most accurate pass. And he's managed to get rid.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's that. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Shevchenko, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Entry ticket.
Melawan AC Milan. Oh, AC Milan guys. Wih, mantap ini mah. Mantap ini mah guys.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
And it's Shevchenko! Big moment! Massive goal!
Andreas.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Milan are already... A header! Boom! Header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Let's a look and place it forward. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Scholes. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Silvestre. Scholes. Ronaldinho. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Silvestre made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. And oh, it's come off the upright. Great vision. Well, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Now it's Diaz. Diaz going face to face with his great rival. And he was alert to it. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Messi is always looking to break lines. Just about within shooting range. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Rijkaard. Modric. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Madrid really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's Scholes. Ronaldinho. And he's there to belt it away. It's a throw-in. And he's there to clear it. De Ligt. And here's Shevchenko.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gerrard. And here's Shevchenko. Just eases him off the ball. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Madrid leading by 1 at the break.
There's plenty of positives. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Madrid looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Madrid leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Now it's Shevchenko. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Modric. Scholes. And it's Scholes. Gerrard. Now it's Shevchenko. Still just a single goal between the sides. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now he's got space here, and he welcomes it in. Modric. Now it's Shevchenko. He won't be happy with that one. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Azar. Scholes. Good take, and is he in? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's having a shot!
Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So that's 2 now without reply. Tries a shot! That's a real chance missed.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super ball. Oh, robust challenge. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Well timed, excellent interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now this could be a chance. Rijkaard. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Still there. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
Just a quick announcement.
Shevchenko
and an exciting
claiming the
one
man
too.
of the match
We're about-
award.
Aduh.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is the perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Right, Shevchenko. Madrid have it back and can go again. And this is Shevchenko.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style. Incredible.
He's had a shot!
They get a throw in. Hazard. And this is Shevchenko. Messi. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's decided to go for it. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Still goalless. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And here's Yamal. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop
The
it.
goal scorer for Milan after 31 minutes is number 18,
Andrei Shevchenko!
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Can he get it through? That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And Shevchenko! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
And it's Ronaldinho. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Nicely weighted ball.
Guys, kenapa ini guys? Tiba-tiba berputar. Tiba-tiba berputar guys, menang lagi. Aduh.
Madrid do have the look of a team with genuine
Hello,
ambition.
everybody, and
Already on
welcome
the
to
cusp of
today's
promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Madrid need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Ronaldinho was in no mood for any of that. Shevchenko. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Shevchenko. Messi, they're urging him to shoot. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Just the keeper in his real chance! And he makes no mistake. There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Chance for a shot! It's in! A game of drills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Messi is standing over this one.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Messi! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Messi. In with the challenge. Now that is tiny, really tiny. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And that's definitely not his best. Ronaldinho. Now it's Shevchenko. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. And it's Count. Good pressure, just hounded him off it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution for Lazio. Number 17, Shevchenko. Coming on the field is...
So we're into the second 45.
Batistuta.
Now it's Count. Hazard. Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, can they get him away? Look at the space here. And Shevchenko! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's superb. Big chance! They score!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Lazio with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, glitch the count! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
And now they can clear their lines. Cafu touches it back. Cafu. Oh, that's well spotted. Madrid has the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard makes the interception. Scholes. And it's Azar. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And here's Modric. Modric.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And Shevchenko! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well? Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Gerrard. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Lazio clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, it's Batistuta. And he's found a way past, and he's in on goal, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Lazio really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Hazard. Kukçu. Scholes. Gerrard makes a dash for it. Scholes. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Oh, he's goal. He's had it. Oh, it's hit the post. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Madrid.
So that's it. It is all over. Madrid did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter,
are, with everything very much to play for, or sweeter than that one. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Madrid need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great physicality to go with that wonderful technique. Who would have thought at the time that he would start a global trend, one that's become a standard now in leagues all around the world?
Trailblazer.
Absolutely.
Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. It's not an especially good pass, that. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, easy pickings there. Probing pass. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
That is good alertness. Modric. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Modric. Nicely weighted ball, and Dijk gets across to intercept that. De Ligt, always a very imposing presence at the back. He won't be happy with that one. Cannavaro. And Silvestre. Scholes. Now that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro. Now it's Yamal. Now there's a fine ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And Dijk spots it and intercepts. And he can clear it away. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Tonali. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to
Pick out. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
And a quick
Well,
reminder
simply put,
today to
Peter,
please
they
take
haven't
all
been
mid-up
good enough
bins
to trouble
located
the
by the
opposition.
entrance
They
gates. Thank
need to
you
play with
very
more
much for your
courage in the second
cooperation.
half and a lot more intent.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And here's Shevchenko. And claimed it back swiftly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. And that is well cleared. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Modric. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tonali, spread out to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide.
And he shoots! Oh, good finish!
That was a given. It always was.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Good, good. Vinicius, guys.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 19, Yamal.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 51,
Myanmar
William
have
Pacho.
fired themselves in
Number
front.
9,
Still turned this round, I think.
And it's Azar. It's Azar! Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Nuno Mendes. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hakimi wriggles his way through. He is through here! No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Rijkaard. Saliba cuts out the pass.
Well, it has been a very watchable, sometimes rather desperate contest. Understandable, one supposes, when considering what's at stake
Well,
here.
Peter, as you said, this is huge. Could do with more intensity and purpose, though, if they're looking to turn this around.
And he's got the beating of his man.
Myanmar nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And here's Neves. Oh, that's a very decent Totti! Oh, that is rather wayward.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Madrid have it back. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of
Fellow
that.
attendees.
Itu satu lagi kemenangan kadar anjir. Wah, dia timnas guys. Kita melawan full timnas guys. Lawan full timnas kita guys.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello,
Win
everybody,
today,
and welcome
and they
to
will be
today's
up
match.
there amongst the elite. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Madrid must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. This is a promising build-up. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reason...
He'll try from distance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Princess. Rido. Played back into the centre. Princess.
Nagkasuot ko sa damit na. Again, yung brown.
Jena. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Azar can see things others simply cannot. He's found a way through. And he's gone backward here. Azar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Hazard is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Jena. Itzes. Rido. Dix. Romani. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Caught offside that time. High. Threads one in. That has ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Referee's given a throw. Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Stelk. He's got away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
There will be 1 minute added
Rijkaard
time.
is the team's great visionary. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He is through here. Bullish header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Romani is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Struck. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Verdonk. High. It's a really well-measured ball. And the ball is out of play. De Ligt. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
I think both teams can help themselves massively.
And Shevchenko! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Romani. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rijkaard. And it's Cannavaro. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now he's got space here. Oh, Shevchenko! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's a cute ball. Scholes. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And this is Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
Shapes this. It's hit the crossbar. And for a moment, time stood still.
Pemasangan ini tapi tidak.
Substitution for
Tunisia
Indonesia.
can now introduce
Number
the first of their
23,
substitutes.
Number 17, number 77, number 3, coming on the field,
Verdonk.
number 22, number 13, number 26, number 11.
It says.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Hazard. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's a key interception.
There will be one
And the
minute
referee's
added
looking
time.
at his watch. We could be done here. No joy this time. It says. That's that, the end. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite...
Halus guys, pemasangan bola nama guys. Guys, cukup sekian dulu ya. Thank you yang sudah nonton. Terima kasih semuanya. Bye bye.